fades a black streak. The homies got at me, collab creations.
Hey, I'm only going to be on here for a few more minutes, and we're going to go over to favorited because I have a feeling that we're going to have some issues this evening. And
I'm going to be super quick. One, Jamie lied to you. She absolutely DM'd me about a week ago. I just didn't see it in time. Also, the miscarriage thing, because I just want to get clarification, Mal. I'm sorry. I just really want to understand, because she claimed that it was a chemical pregnancy, but her HCG levels were 0. So I just want to know exactly what you heard.
All right, can you repeat that? You cut out.
Sorry. So the miscarriage, the last one that she pulled that really upset people. What exactly did you hear the doctor say, or was it papers that you saw?
It was papers I saw.
That makes sense. I got you.
Yeah, that's all I want to know. If you actually heard something, because that's what you claimed, and we all lie for our friends sometimes.
Was it papers that she showed the world, or did she send you papers personally?
The papers that you guys all saw.
So you seen it the same time we seen it?
Yeah.
So as a friend, she didn't offer up like papers to you?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I know that she sent those same papers. Well, actually, she sent screenshots from my chart to another mod of yours over there that was a nurse, and she sent them to me. Okay, so I know what the real paperwork says, and it was more based towards a freaking kidney stone than it was anything else. Okay, and the only reason why chemical pregnancy was brought up into that situation at all is because she walked in there talking about a chemical pregnancy. They never, when they tested her HCG levels were like way low, and there's no way. Zero. There was no way.
Correct.
I know.
There's one more thing I wanted to say.
I've been through miscarriages and all that stuff. So
can you see that, Mel?
That line, it's a line. People said that it was markers, but it's not. That's not a marker. That's not a marker line. It's hard to see right now, but if you go to Mouse Potatoes Live and you go to 1 hour and 9 minutes, you'll start. This is where you'll see it, and then you'll see this line. He was either clotheslined by something. It's not a marker. There's no way.
That's like, why he didn't go to school today?
Hold on now, Melissa. I'm not going to go by and say he was clotheslined by nothing, because
I said it looks like he was clotheslined.
He's got a fat little neck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And because she doesn't bathe him on a regular basis, that could be where dirt has piled up in his little folds, and it has caused a red line across his neck.
Yeah, some people said like a heat rash, but it's like a real definite line. You know, and he's got him around his wrist too. I haven't seen. Someone else said he has them around the wrist. I haven't seen the wrist ones, but yeah. But either way, that's.
Yeah, it's concerning, especially after what she had to say today with him talking about Jesus and everything else. And you know, every time the heat gets turned on, she doesn't send him to school. You don't see y'all don't see. I mean, Mel, if somebody was accusing you of doing something to your children or making calls on you to your children or whatever, would you not send them to school?
Yeah, because that's something you're hiding.
You know, every time somebody makes a phone call or a video about making a phone call, she keeps him out of school. She's keeping him out for a reason, not because he's sick. He was not sick today.
Yeah.
At all.
I just have one more question.
I don't know who these new mods are. I don't know.
Can I just say something really quick, please, and I'll get out? Mel, I just have to call BS on you, because I know all of us in these boxes right now have sat and watched her with you in the box or in the chat and screaming and cussing and yelling in front of that baby. I'm going to get upset. And you cannot say that is okay. You can't say that you've never seen it or you were busy or whatever.
I have seen her. Yes, I have seen her screaming.
So why? How can you support that?
I'm
sorry, but I don't want to. No, wait, let me finish. How can you support that? How can you sit and say that that's okay? How can you not call your friend and say, hey, get offline? That's not appropriate to do in front of that baby. Right. Yesterday, when she was so upset making pancakes with that baby, him right next to her. That's so vile. And that's not the first time she did it. That's vile, Mel. If I had a friend doing that, I would run over there. I would fly. I would fucking, I'm sorry, excuse me. I would like walk barefooted across coal to save that baby. And you sat and modded for her and supported her, stood 10 feet underground on your toes. I don't know. Like, I don't get it.
Can I say that it sometimes takes others longer to see what we may see? We may see it sooner, but others may see it later.
And the only way people get a chance to see it is when you open up lives like this and you are respectful to each other and learn how to communicate without screaming and hollering. When Mel messaged me, she's like, "Can we do it without calling names?" Yeah, girl, I know how to talk like an adult. But you can't at me, so I'm coming back at you. You don't talk to people a certain type of way and don't expect that, you clutch your fucking pearls. You know what I'm saying? But I can be an adult. I'm a professional in real life. You know what I'm saying? But it does take time for people to open their eyes and see things differently. And, I said it just the other day. Every time somebody tries to say something to her, she says, "Just trust me. I've got this. I've got it under control." She's saying it to Aaron. She's saying it to Mel. She said it to all these other people.
Will come to light.
And she's just, she's showing them bits and pieces. And because, Mel's all the way in Canada somewhere, she's taking this woman for assault. All she sees is the gang stalkers going, no, we have real concern for this little boy. And, it's sad.
I just want to say one more thing.
Go ahead.
Sorry, Feisty. Because I'm pretty sure Jamie's still in here. And as Feisty stated, Feisty didn't even know about your husband. None of us knew about your husband until it was brought up. So don't you think that you told someone about that and that person is the one that started talking about it?
I knew nothing about Jamie at all, other than she was the brown noser over there that was freaking just as delusional as Gabby was.
Same.
That's all I knew about. So I didn't know anybody had commented in her live about her ex-husband or whatever, but I'm not trying to be cruel or nothing like that. You know what I mean? But you've not always been very demure in that chat, Miss Jamie. So you can't weaponize your unalived ex-husband when people start coming for you. You can't do that. We don't weaponize our people that are resting in peace. We let them rest over here. Okay?
And I would like to also add, just because you're someone's mod does not mean that you know everything that they do. Because I once was a mod for someone, and I had no idea the bitch had a whole ass fucking husband.
Whole husband.
He was a couch. So.
Shay said that the first time she got in a box, she told her whole life story. But, I mean, I still don't think anyone over here would dare do that. That's vile.
So you don't know who any of the new mods are, like Big Bird, Oxy Kitten, Empath?
Nope, because I haven't been in her live a lot.
Well, I just didn't know because that's the one thing I was told to ask about all the new mods.
No, and someone asked
one
me,
other thing. Do you know? Does she have like Spread Love as a mod?
No, I have no idea.
I'm glad you brought that up because I was thinking to Mel before you dropped.
When you went off to restart your live, Jamie messaged me prior to her coming in here, and she says, "Oh, I'm getting up so we can talk and we can support each other." Bitch, I ain't supporting you because I am the one who went in Gabby's live and said, if you're gonna let her be your mod and message Feisty, I ain't fucking gonna message you. Because at first, that's when I dropped being her because I
got the screenshot too.
I don't care about that shit, but I do care about this. That woman that you're entertaining over there in that comment section, that Spread Love woman,
I blocked her.
That's a very, very sick individual, and it would probably be best for you to stay the hell away from her.
Well, when you guys were warning me, I blocked her.
Yeah, she will. And I just got a little piece of her from my live with Aunt Karen or whatever, and I've seen everything that she's done before, and it's gross. It's just, yeah. Okay, that's all I know.
Guys, I don't know who the mods are. I swear to God, I do not know who these mods are. And the nursing thing, I don't know. If she's doing that, she keeps it private in a room. I have no idea about this stuff.
Hey, Feisty, if I can just clarify something. Remember when we were all in this chat watching Gabby, and she had that person in her box, and we couldn't believe it because it was like she wouldn't shut up? Remember, she wouldn't shut up. This girl was talking and talking, and Gabby couldn't even hardly get a word in. And we were saying how we could not believe that this girl was making it all about her, and she wouldn't shut up.
You talking about that pinky lady?
No.
Who you talking about?
No.
Girl, I'm a stoner. You know I don't remember shit.
Yes, because it was like the whole night we could not believe that this girl would not shut up. And she kept like flipping her hair.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
That's Jamie. That is Jamie.
Was she walking around her house?
On the outside, yes.
Yeah, I remember that.
And her kids, or one of her daughters, like passed through the background. And she mentioned that night about her ex-husband passing away.
I remember that.
Ooh. That is Jamie.
Oh.
Yes. I didn't think that you put two and two together, so I had to come up here and clarify.
I am living out of cardboard boxes right now in a house that I don't own anymore, waiting to move into the house that I do own. I don't be remembering shit over here.
Well, I don't remember a lot of shit either, but
nothing.
I do remember that because I couldn't believe that I seen somebody that wouldn't shut up and actually made Gabby shut up and kept talking about herself. Everything was about her. So yeah, that's her. Hi, bye.
The drugs. Do you know God's lettuce is a wonderful tool. I love it.
So do I.
I love it.
Same, and it's legal.
Now, are we done with Mel?
Yes, I can
Can I
go.
ask Mel one question?
Go.
I just wanted to know where she stands now on defending Gabby for leaving Cam alone in the bathtub, saying that he can't drown like that because she stood real hard in Gabby's box telling us how pathetic we were. And it was about Cam being left alone in that shower with doors closed and Gabby in the kitchen.
I don't think I talked about that because I did.
Mm-hmm.
When did I speak of that?
Hold
she was being called out.
Hold on. Mr. Me, I don't know if they muted him or not. Me, whoever this is that is addressing the fact that I smoked the Lord's lettuce. First of all, I'm so sorry to see that you are suffering from cancer. Cancer fucking sucks, and all the prayers to you. But I too use it medicinally in my home. I have Chiari malformation, and it is prescribed to me here in the great state of Ohio. I do not overuse. I use it as prescribed to me. So it helps me just like it helps you. Godspeed to you, sir. Go ahead, y'all. Sorry.
Okay, so I'm against leaving small children in water alone because my nephew was left alone by my best friend, who is a drug addict, and she left her son alone in the bathtub, and he almost drowned.
Well, newsflash, Gabby is a drug addict and she left that kid alone in that shower and you defended her for it. You were in her box. It wasn't in her chat. You were in her box using your mouth.
I don't remember that.
Her leaving that 4-year-old in that tub by himself with the bathroom door closed.
I don't remember that.
You should go back and read that.
You did say that because we all of us broke TikTok trying to go live to say no, Mel, that's not right. You really can. You should look into it just in future for future references for yourself. Children can drown off of a teaspoon of water.
Yes, I know.
Her restraining him and brushing his teeth can drown him. You know what I'm saying?
Things are wrong that she's doing, and I don't agree with it.
Do you agree that what you were doing during that time was absolutely wrong?
Yes,
because you're claiming that you don't remember the things that you did with her, the things that you defended.
And I am saying that I am sorry for what I've done. I'm coming forward to say what I've done.
It doesn't appear that you remember everything. So I think what you should probably do is look back at the things that you did condone and reflect on that, because a 4-year-old in a bathroom alone with running water, door closed, that is a real mother, a real father's biggest fear. You are terrified. Kids can get into things in an instant, but to willingly, purposely leave your child unattended with water is absurd and crazy. And the fact that you don't even remember being in her box while she sat there with her attitude, like, yeah, tell him, Mel, tell him, while we were treated like trash for caring that that child didn't drown. That is insane to me that you don't remember defending that. You should go back and find that.
A lot of stuff. I've defended a lot of stuff,
and
I shouldn't have. Okay, and I feel bad for what I've done. And I have blocked Gabby, and I'm done talking to her. I have not. People are accusing me of buying her this necklace. I did not buy her a necklace.
You're accused of that because you sat in that box and you said that you heard everything and you saw absolute proof. You 100% backed her for lying about a miscarriage that people suffer with every day on not being able to have children. The things that you defended are beyond vile. And oops, my bad, I was wrong, doesn't fix that. I'm sorry. And people may choose to believe you, but the things that you defended are the lowest of the low, disgusting things. It's not just Gabby. You are to blame for those things too. You gassed her up and you used her lives to go in those boxes and tell us what pieces of shit and how bored we were for the way we were bullying Gabby. So you were equally a part of that. You were a part of how gassed up she is and all of it. My bad doesn't fix it. Thank you, Feisty, for letting me have a box.
Blueberry, you just said everything I wanted to say, so can you please drop me? Thank you, Blueberry.
Thank you.
Of course. Listen, Mel, I hope that you take this criticism and, it's going to happen, dude. And the fact that you're sitting here at least responding to it, I mean, kudos to you, man, because it's going to happen. People are going to feel the way they feel because, truth be told, whether you choose to remember it or not, we all sat back and watched you. You went after us. Even you went after us even when Gabby wasn't going after us. You know what I mean? She has like whole ass open cases on people down there and is not telling them that her moderator from Canada is threatening them in private messages. She's not doing that. She's putting you in the line of fire. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So,
I'm not lying, guys. There's nothing for me to lie about. I've come forward.
I have a question for you.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
You said that you was talking to her while she was in the emergency room with a miscarriage. You said you talked to her on the phone twice or something. You just said it.
Sorry?
Said that you talked to her while she was in the hospital in the emergency room having a miscarriage.
Yes.
And how long was she in there?
As far as I know, she was in there for like almost 3-4 hours.
Wrong.
Okay.
Try 39 or something. Around 39, ladies.
7.
Okay.
Exact is what I remember.
Thank you.
Okay.
So you had 2 phone calls with her in 37 minutes, right?
I guess.
And what was the conversation?
Her crying.
So you just sat there and held the phone while she cried.
She was
Nothing
talking.
was said.
No, she was talking. See, she was having a miscarriage.
So you actually did not ever hear it, right? From a doctor, nurse, or nobody, correct?
There was nurses coming in giving her IVs and stuff. And then I saw the papers, like I said. I'm not lying, guys. There's nothing for me to lie about. I'm being honest of what I heard.
Mel, did she show you the paperwork, or did you see the paperwork that was supplied by this side?
The stuff that she showed you guys.
We've seen it the same time we've seen it.
Okay.
See the real paper.
She saw what we saw.
So with all,
Gabby didn't,
with
according
everything
to
that's happened,
Mel, Gabby did not offer. Oh shit! Gabby didn't offer it up to her. I about busted my fucking arm. Sorry, y'all.
Okay, so everything that's happened, okay, and you've walked away, and you don't want anything else to do with her, and you have your opinions on the PTSD. You really didn't give any kind of opinions on her abuse towards Cam. What is your position now? Wait, well, before you answer that, let me ask this question.
Yes.
Have you picked up the phone and called any kind of law enforcement
Yes,
or
I talked
agency?
to a detective in Cape Coral, and
Okay.
I'm waiting for someone to call me back.
Okay, and the reason for that call to the detective was what?
For what's going on with Cameron.
Okay, do you have proof of things that she has done that you're going to provide the detective with, to where you can say, yes, I have witnessed this?
Yes, the smacking and stuff, the videos of being smacked.
Okay, so you're just seeing it in videos, not
Yes.
from you being in her live or being in her box or talking to her.
Okay, so when
any of
I
that.
physically have talked to her, I have not seen anything. Because I'm either
Wait,
looking
let me
at
ask you a question. Okay,
I'm
so
either
hold on,
looking at
hold
a
on.
ceiling or a wall.
Well, that's how it was with us in HP, unfortunately. But anyways, when you were on the phone with her, not on TikTok,
Yeah.
could you still hear Cameron?
Sometimes he's like in another room or something.
Okay, so I mean, I'm just curious as to where, you know, what because she's so hyper focused on TikTok, he's literally stealing pancakes from right beside her. So I'm curious as what he was doing when she was talking to you. We dealt with this stuff with HP. HP would get y'all, and she would single y'all out. She would talk to you about one thing. She would talk to somebody about another. But all the mods were like, they worked together in the chat, but they knew different stories for different things. And I swear to God, this woman is mirroring this shit. But HP didn't have no littles. She didn't have no little babies. And I'm worried about Cameron.
You said earlier, and just here in this live, you heard the doctor say it.
I heard the doctor say it.
That's what you said.
I heard.
Correct me, you guys, if I'm wrong.
No, I was waiting because I was letting everyone go. But you did say that you heard the doctor say that she had an MC, and then you changed it to you saw the paperwork, which was the same that we all saw. So that was where my concern was, is what is it? Did you actually hear the doctor physically say, like, yes,
I heard
she had
somebody in the room say something about a miscarriage.
You just see, like, us sitting here because, like, that just seems concerning to us, like her credibility. I'm not trying to be mean. This is just me being respectfully to you. That it just seems your credibility, because the chat's been blown up with this.
That's okay. That's okay. That's
no, and I've just
but I did hear somebody in the room. I did hear somebody in the room say something about a miscarriage.
Well, see, that's weird because that's not what they call it.
I don't know what they call it.
Well, that's
call it here.
why, and I'm not going to tell you what they call it, because then she's going to start screaming it over there, and I'm not doing that. But that's not what they call that incident. That's not what they call it in a hospital. That's not how they label it on a doctor's note. That's not how they label it in your fucking billing. That is not what it's called. And that's how I know with 100% certainty that when it comes to this miscarriage, her and anybody involved in it is full of shit. They're full of shit. Okay, and y'all have to understand that just because we're here doesn't mean we're not educated people off this app. Some of us work in the medical industry. We know what the hell we see. We know what we're talking about. Okay, some are nurses, some are doctors, some of us are little peons that work in the fucking coding department. But we know what we know what we're talking about.
And my whole thing with that is because I am local, and my husband and I tried for a very long time to have a child, and I went through a couple of them. She completely lied, saying that they don't do the DNCs at Cape Hospital, and yes, they do. So that's how I knew, number one, that she lied, because she couldn't even fabricate a story to begin with, because she didn't even know the facts, because she truly didn't go through one.
Y'all also have to remember that Gabby is a master manipulator, and she could have been lying her ass off to Mel. She could have been over there switching her voice up to sound like a nurse in the corner talking about some type of miscarriage or some shit like that. We know from experience that these creators will lie through their teeth to these moderators, okay? They will lie all day long, because if they lose them, they don't have nothing. You know what I mean? All they got are a bunch of strangers, and they got to keep repeating themselves. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to take up for Mel, but y'all have to remember that this woman is going off of what Gabby has told her. And Gabby ain't told the truth since she was born.
They're trying to bring in.
Thank you, and that's all I have to say. Thank you, Feisty, for letting me up here.
You're
Is she
welcome.
live right now talking shit about me?
I don't know what she's doing.
Okay,
I've got
I
her-
have
I've
one
got her
last
muted.
question,
But,
Feisty,
you know,
and
I
then
would,
I'm
I would
done.
suggest. Hold on, Thunk. I'll let you do it in a minute. I would suggest, Mel, for you to unblock her. Being honest with you, because you had enough scruples to come over here and deal with us, all 1.6K of us. Go over there and grab a box and tell that woman how you really feel. You want to have some credibility over here? Don't talk to us about it. Go tell her. We want to see what you have to say to her, because we've heard this before from you. We've heard it from everybody else. Hell, we heard it from Patriot Nana, and she's texting her back to back when you were, you know? So go over there to her live and tell her, let's talk about it, just like you did with me, and see if she'll talk to you.
Well, that's where a lot of people I've seen in the chat were a little confused, because you said you blocked her, but yet we saw last night that you were Snapchatting her.
Yeah, because I told her to fucking grow up and fucking get offline.
Do you know what Gabby's troll accounts are?
Pardon?
Do you want to drop the names of Gabby's troll accounts so we all
That
know?
I don't even fucking know. She doesn't tell me this fucking shit. Even if she's in a fucking, what do you call it, Reddit account. I'm not in any of that shit. I'm not in any of that shit. I'm not involved in any of that.
I just think that, you know, you spoke your piece over here, and I accept your apology and stuff, and I wish you the best of luck here on these TikTok streets and all the things. As long as you're respectful to me, I'll be respectful to you, but I would suggest going over there and trying to see if she'll give you a box. And you're supposed to be her friend. And, you know, sometimes it takes hearing it from your friend, you know, and if she doesn't give you a box, that's going to answer your questions, Mel. Just leave her the hell alone.
Yep.
Just leave her alone, man. But I mean, I'll be watching. I'll go over to Favorited so we can stream, you know what I'm saying? Oh, and by the way, our kids, I want you to take it back, because your tongue is more powerful than any muscle in your body. And one
I
day
hope none of your kids get bullied.
yeah, you need to, if you don't do nothing else, you need to, like, take that back.
I hope none of your kids get bullied, because it's not fun. Because honestly and truthfully, I was in a place that I never wanted to be. Never.
I know what it's called, Megan.
And it's honestly not fun. I've been in many places that this girl has faked, and it's not fun at all.
Well, no, it's not fun. But the thing is she's not being bullied. She is infiltrating private chats. She's creating accounts to troll herself. She literally went live on the damn account, okay? She is over there while she's live, pandering for sympathy, scrolling a Telegram chat she ain't got no business being in. She was not, it's private. This is self-inflicted stuff. And she's trying to hold people legally accountable for stuff that they're not doing wrong. And that's not okay, Mel. That's not okay. But I would shit. If it were me and that was my friend, I'd be like, bitch, let's talk about it.
Could I please go before I lose my cool?
Oh no, Miss Phoenix, don't do that to me. Don't do it.
Go ahead.
He's like, bye, bitch, bye. I'm sorry. Don't cuss me out, Miss Phoenix.
Well, I'm gonna go over and see if she'll. Oh, someone needs to know about Karen. I have nothing to say about Karen. How's that? Nothing.
I mean, I don't know about anything else, but I can respect that, because there's not much. I mean,
No, respectfully, I have one more question. After everything that's gone on, and you've come over here and you've messaged quite a few people, and you've said your stories, and what is your plan from here forward? Are you going to continue to come on this side that we're fighting the good fight against this and try to be a better human?
Yes, I'm not going to message anybody and start drama anymore. And I'm walking away from Gabby, but I'm going to go and try to get in her box.
I think it would be good for you to at least show these people that you mean what you say. You know what I'm saying? And if she doesn't give you the box, that's on her. But I mean, you'll be at least proving to people that you mean what the hell you say. And the only thing I can do, again, girl, I wish you luck in these streets. These people are ruthless. They are ruthless, girl.
Mm-hmm. I behaved myself.
She is live. I'm sitting here watching her. She's still live. I'm sitting right here watching her.
Well, I'm going to go try to get in the box and see what her problem is.
Just don't be a flip-flopper like Oh, Jamie.
Well, hopefully I'm not blocked, so we'll see.
Well, you have a good evening, Mel. Thank you so much for coming over here.
It's not
I'm
a
sorry,
problem.
Feisty.
Again, I'm sorry, everybody. And
That's me.
you guys
I just had a
all-
quick question.
Oh, sure. Go ahead, Jen.
Okay, for Melly. So, if you believed at the time the miscarriage was real, what do you feel today?
What do I feel today?
Do you believe it was fake?
That's me.
Yeah.
I just feel that she shouldn't have lied about it because that's something not to joke about. Because I've went through 4 of them.
There's 100.
Right. So, do you think she actually had miscarriage? Is what I'm asking.
I don't think so.
And one more other thing. Do you actually believe that Cam is autistic?
Not autistic. Maybe has ADHD. Maybe, and maybe possibly a speech impediment.
Okay.
Yeah. There's so much.
I'm gonna piggyback off that question.
That's all. Thank you, guys.
I'm gonna ask you one more and I'm gonna let you go, Mel. Do you think just by sitting back and taking a break for a minute, because sometimes that's what it takes, and watching it, do you think that she's may or may not be purposely delaying him?
Maybe. There's a good possibility.
That's all. Good luck over there.
Thank you very much.
We'll be watching. Bye, girl. Hey, we love the tea over here. I ain't even gonna shoot the shit. We gonna watch it. I promise. Anybody else got anything to say?
Can I be bad now?
I don't know how to get down.
We're not on favorite. Stop.
Sorry.
Y'all. I was over here hitting the pen and I wasn't paying attention. Everybody's all dropping off. We're not on favorited, kids. You gotta wait till we go over to favorite.
I already got all my words written up and ready.
Y'all ready? Yep. I'm going to favorited so we can watch just in case. I'll see y'all over there. If you're not following me on favorited, I'm stage 2 over there and my profile picture is my car. Okay?
Bye, everybody. Bye, everybody.